and welcome to the 5 o'clock news. I'm Nathan Duncan. Tonight on our segment, we will be discussing how Metro Transit combats Halifax's winter conditions. And later, discussion with Tiffany Chase of the Metro Transit. Now to Pam on the streets.
Yes, Nathan, the winter months are here, and with the winter months come winter driving conditions. We wanted to know, when we're out struggling on the roads every day, what is the Metro Transit doing to keep their drivers safe, the buses running on time, and their passengers safe?
It's a joint effort between HRM Public Works staff, the people that are out there plowing the streets and roads and sidewalks, and Metro Transit. So the only precautions that we can really take is HRM Public Works has major transit routes as a priority for them after a snowfall to remove snow from those streets.
Here in the HRM, our annual average of snowfall is around 322 centimeters. And already this year, our monthly snowfall in January was 43 centimeters and in February 40 centimeters.
Transit also has a snow plan that they work with Public Works, with Halifax Regional Police and RCMP to identify some of the routes where it's a little trickier to travel while snow is actually falling. And what that means is supervisors will be out on the road, and also the operators themselves that are driving the bus will report back to Metro Transit and say, this road is really getting slick, you know, Public Works hasn't been around to take a pass by this street yet, they haven't gotten to it yet, and we really don't feel safe traveling ourselves or with our passengers. So it's all about keeping passengers safe, keeping our operators safe, and trying to reduce the impact on service as much as possible.
As we head out onto the road, we're all faced with the same driving conditions. Do the Metro Transit drivers go through any special driver training to prepare for winter driving conditions?
What happens is when Metro Transit trains new drivers, it's a 6-week program, and you may fall into the time period of being trained in the winter, but if you don't, then there's no specific training that we can really do other than actual on-the-job training. So certainly our service supervisors provide support to our operators in the winter months if they're less familiar, if they're newer drivers that haven't driven a bus in winter, giving them tips. And obviously, we have over 800 operators, so they would, you know, support each other in giving tips on driving in winter conditions. But it's really like anything else. You just have to be aware and be cautious. And obviously, we take safety precautions very seriously to keep our passengers safe and our operators safe as well. And that's why we have the snow plan.
So with winter warning in effect, please be aware of all passengers and drivers. I'm Nathan Duncan. Have a great night.